Looking at a young man in the studio, what the record that we just played had a vibe of an older musician. Your voice is very heavy. Tell us a little bit about your style and where you got started in the music.
Well, my style is more of a fusion of like full length of reggae music. You know what I mean? So, for example, the record that we just listened to is a song featuring Derek Morgan, who is, you can say, the father of ska, the king of ska. You know, and I felt like it was important for me to do that record because a lot of the youth don't even know who Derek Morgan is. You know what I mean? And it's like because of the influence that I have on the young people in my area, it is important to know, so this is the man that auditions Bob Marley. But when it comes to reggae music, it's like stop about Marley. You know, so it is important to know who Bob Marley was listening to and who influenced him, why we can have the influences from Bob Marley, how he thought, the philosophies and something, other than just obviously being Rastafarian and Selassie's teachings and stuff like that. I feel that's where they got their musical inspirations from. You know.
Okay, now you migrated from Jamaica as a young man. You obviously wasn't doing music at that time. But growing up in Ontario, what was it like for artists or reggae artists, as per se, wanting to do reggae music from Toronto, Ontario area? How was it as an artist? And would you say it's a struggle, it's harder than if you were doing it in Jamaica?
The struggle being a reggae artist in Toronto is that it's like it's in a prison. Like unless you leave Toronto, you don't come out. So for example, and it's not just with reggae music, it's for all genres of music when Canada is concerned. You know, so for example, Drake had to come to America for people to know who Drake was. Justin Bieber, the same thing. You know what I mean? Even myself, I had to end up flying all over the place just to be heard. You know what I mean? So that is the big struggle. And then the next thing too, if I'm speaking candidly, is the fact that because I'm from Canada, when I go to Jamaica and try to do music, it's always a money thing. It's like they feel as if it is there like that. You know what I mean? Which is not so difficult. You know?
Okay. Now, you explained that the feature with the Derek Morgan, but you said the type of music that you do is fusion. Tell us a little bit more about what that fusion is.
Well, I grew up most of my life now in Toronto, so we're influenced by a lot more than just reggae music. You know, so for example, there's a hip hop, there's a jazz, and where we live is a lot of Indian, like East Asian people. You know what I mean? So we try to blend all of that, because that is the culture of Toronto. You know, and then me being very rooted in Jamaica, Spanish town especially, we still carry that and blend everything together. So that's why I don't feel like you ever hear other artists that sound like me. You know, the way I think about putting certain rhymes together is almost hip hop or grime, like, you know, like UK grime type of thing. So I think it sets me apart different from other artists.
Okay. And as a recording artist, when was the first time that you actually went into the studio and started putting your music together? And were you working with producers in Canada, or were you reaching out to producers in Jamaica?
Actually, I started out as a producer first, you know, and it was an argument that actually led me to being an artist. It was I was trying to voice an artist in Jamaica, and this time Pasa was still around. And I remember we voiced it at a studio in Kesha Park. And it was a Wednesday, and the man take the record and go Pasa and play it, and the place mash up. And then come back and say, Kirk, what if money I gonna make you know, you know? More money for this? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not paying everything already. You know what I mean? So, yo, well, we not think I can get that you want. You want to go give this song to a different producer because I feel as if say, you can't go far. You know? And then it was like, well, better you go DJ by reading there. So I said, yeah, better do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, you started out by voicing on your own rhythms.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, as an artist moving forward, was that a pattern that you continued, or did you start reaching out to other producers to work with?
It was now a thing where, in order to be played, like a lot of selectors were playing my productions. They wanted to play what was popular, you know. So we tend to try to get what was hot at the time. And then there was an era where we couldn't get the Jamaican rhythm again. So we sought after the hip hop beats, so like BMF, like Rick Ross and something. So we did remixes. And then it was the hip hop DJs that really made me popular in Canada. You know, so it was always okay. You hear this version, now let's hear the dancehall version.
Okay.
You know, so that's what really got people buzzing and saying, you know, whatever. So like sometimes the hip hop artists would come, and then half of the crowd is singing my song instead of this. So sometimes they even stop and be like, yo, what? You know, that's not the song. You know, so it was that kind of impact and that really made people know who Kirk Diamond was.
Okay. And so far in your career, have you been able to put out any body of work, like an EP or an LP? So
Yeah, last year I put out my EP, which got me a Juno Award, which is basically the Grammy.
yes, in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada. You know, so yeah, we give thanks for that.
Yeah, shout out to Esco Levi. He was
Yeah.
He's another winner of that award as well.
Yeah.
So I know you're doing things up there in Canada.
Yeah, he's the general of the Junos.
Okay.
The general number 5, you know, so it's a good thing.
Okay. So now you released that body of work last year, and was that your first official release?
Of a body of work, yeah, because usually it was just singles. So like the track that you heard, Conqueror, that was one. Loving Our Way Out is the next one. That got me a nomination in 2015. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the feedback that you got with the release of the EP?
Well, we released the EP actually in Mexico first. You know, we went to Cancun. We did a thing called the Cancun Jump Off, which was, I was the only reggae artist that was there. We just show up and the place was just crazy, you know. And we released it because we never wanted to do the exact same way everybody else doing it to our people. So we say, you know what, we'll do something different. Go Mexico, release it. Same time we get maybe like, well for us at that time we never sell nothing yet. It was like same time we said it, it was like 200 people buy it immediately. You know, and then remember we're not distributed by anybody at the time, it's self-distribution. So we just put it up on iTunes and said, this is what is here. You know, so we see everything immediately. You know, so we loved it, and then we went to England. And then when we went to England we did a whole media tour, right? The whole BBC freestyle and all that stuff there. So that's what really got everything moving for me.
Okay. What we're going to do is we have another record we're going to play, and we're going to come back with the interview. Mr. Kirk Diamond, Power Reggae Radio, PowerReggae.com.
Once upon a time.
Power Reggae Radio, PowerReggae.com. Mr. Kirk Diamond, the record called Once Upon a Time. Who produced that record?
ZJ Rush from Zip FM, Jamaica.
Okay. Definitely sounding good. I like that record right there.
Appreciate it.
With that being said, was this also on the EP that you released last year? Okay. So this is new music.
This is an exclusive, I think you're the first to play.
Another exclusive Power Reggae radio show. Okay, so what's your plans with this record now? Is this a single? Is this leading up to another body of work you plan on releasing?
This is a single, the first single after the whole EP. And eventually we'll lead to another body of work, you know. Because I feel like I've grown since then. Like for example, the first time you played for me, Conqueror, that was I think 4 or 5 years ago. You know, so you might can tell the difference between the boys. You know.
Yes, I'll pick that. Okay, so now, what's your plans for this single? You plan on shooting a video for it?
Yeah.
Pushing it any further?
Yeah, definitely, because I feel like the messaging is needed, especially now. You know, a lot of, well, yeah, I think when we were coming, they said maybe like 88 deaths in Toronto like, by murder since the year started, which is like a high for like it's like 2 or 3 of them. It's crazy, like a lot of family killing family, friend killing friend, you know what I mean? And it's, because I perform this song, and I perform live, I actually do sing this song. I've been doing it for, I think since the beginning of summer when the tour started. Like, we've been singing this song, I get the message out, and this is one of their favorite because of the message behind it. So we feel like a visual for it is needed, and like we've been talking to different directors about it, but it's like, I made it clear that I didn't want any negative images in it. You know what I mean? Like, so for example, when was the last time you saw children playing in a park? We don't see them something like that. Nobody play a game. You know what I mean? No one's not coming outside and playing with each other. Nobody say, yo, I meet up 6 o'clock over the park, you know, tag or whatever game they want to play. You know what I mean? So these are the visuals that we need to come back. You know, we need for sure Virgin and Virgin are play domino and that thing. Stuff that you see in it, either bring it back to a memory and put a gem in your eye. You know? So it's just to get everything together to shoot the visual. So we're thinking maybe by October it should be ready.
Okay. And now you mentioned that you've been performing the song while you were on tour. So let's talk a little bit now about you as a performing artist, you touring. You also formed a band.
Yeah.
So you're really a musician at heart.
Yeah.
Okay. What instruments do you actually do?
Short. Short and more, man.
Vocal.
Just vocal. Okay. You had me there for a minute. Okay, so now you put a band together. Tell us a little bit about that and what's the touring experience like.
The band is 8 of us, right? 3 vocalists, a little myself, and then a 4-piece band. So drummer, keys, bass, and guitar. Keyboardist play saxophone as well sometimes, a part of the set. The band is called the Movement of Ariel. You know, Ariel is actually the Hebrew name for the Lions of God. It's given to the city of Jerusalem. You know, so I personally believe that that is our lineage. That's where we come from originally as black people. You know, so I felt like it was only right for us to reclaim the name. Because Disney take the name and give it to Little Mermaid. You know? So I don't know how you turn the line into a mermaid. So we just reclaim it. And I said, this is the movement, we have a message of love, peace, and unity. So while we perform this is what we give. We say this is not music that we're saying, we're giving an experience. You know, so, and it's been successful so far. We did 41 shows over the summer. And this is just in Ontario and in Quebec, Montreal.
Oh, okay. And touring that extensively and doing shows that extensively, have you gotten a chance to play with other acts that you may have been bands that you wanted to play with?
Yeah, like we opened for Third World on August 5th, opened for Luciana August 6th, opened for Leroy Gibbons August 4th. You know, Lady G, likewise, Lady G is one of my favorite female DJs, like from the early times, you know. Yeah, so who else we perform for? It's just a whole big thing that you're holding. Okay, so but it's to see the side because it's every time we perform with veterans and legends, so to speak, it's like we try to grab a piece of what they do. Because remember, at the end of the day, you know, it is our job to learn from who did it before us, you know, to sustain.
Yes.
To sustain reggae music, we have to learn from it, you know. So, like, it was to see Cat Poor play guitar until you see it live. It's like something will blow your mind. Like to see AJ Brown sing the opera song.
Wow, yeah,
it's
amazing.
Like we're in Windsor and see him sing it, and like the cars on the street just stop. And people come out of the car just to look at him sing. And when they see this Rasta man on stage, like suit set, so it's like, is he really Jamaican? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? And you're proud in yourself to say, yeah, our heritage, our culture, we can do so much things. You know, so we bring it back to yourself and say that, okay, have to live up to what they do. We can't downgrade it at time at all. Or else we have to do the music and then injustice, you know, so, yeah.
Right, thank you. Okay, so now working on that extensively with a band and getting this experience that you're speaking of, does it give you like inspiration or itch, one would say, to actually record or put out music as the band? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, that's what we're discussing that on the way to New York. You know,
okay. So something else to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. I think we recorded a song called The Done together. It's not, we didn't start mixing it yet because we still have to do some retouches, but that was the first official. Everything is the one. So all the instruments, the vocals and everything, that's the one.
So lots to look forward to.
Yeah.
For the fans that want to reach out and learn a little bit more about Mr. Diamond, where can they find you on social media?
Instagram, Kirk Diamond, Twitter, Kirk Diamond, Facebook, Kirk Diamond, you know, and the website is currently under construction. So by the next week, it will be up KirkDiamondMusic.com. Do
you have any videos currently out on YouTube?
Yeah, we have Love in Our Yard on YouTube. Greater is a video that I actually put it together myself, right? Because I felt like it was, but see, ever since I won the Juno, a lot of people say, who's Kirk Diamond? We never heard about him before, you know, and I felt like even for myself, it was good to look at the journey and the growth from before the locks to where we're not seeing like more like clash type tunes and, you know, warrior type music, you know, to finding a consciousness and know what is needed for the people that you're singing for. You know, because if you're singing negative to people that look up to you, negative you ever get from them. You know, so and sometimes that you know, come back at you too, and you really want that. So that's why we start singing love music, and love is what we get what, you know. So to look at the growth from Wallet to Kane Road to Locks and many different crowds that we see in front of, and we're grateful for all of that. It was something to say, Kirk, you do a great job. So even when things aren't, like when we're in a slow time, because every artist have a slow time, because that's when you create, you know. Looking at that, you will say, Kirk, you do a great job. Like, even as a pattern in what they say, don't feel discouraged, don't feel down, you know. So the visuals is saying that.
Okay, one thing I can tell you, from looking you up online, when I went to your Instagram page, I noticed that a lot of the sound systems in Toronto follow you. So that's a good thing, because the foundation seems to be aware who's Mr. Kirk Diamond, and they seem to be supporting you. So I'm wishing you a lot luck in the future.
Thank you.
Blessings with everything that you're doing. Power Reggae Radio Show. You know, before we tune out, we'd like to give the artists a rhythm and let them get in touch with their fans. It's one of our favorite segments of the show.
Kirk Diamond, this is power of reggae music. Movement that I heard Father German big up yourself. Can you go figure? See? Once upon a time, when we used to live in love and harmony. And once upon a time, my best friend wouldn't wanna be my enemy. Once upon a time, I'm dreaming of once upon a time, yeah. But once upon a time, once upon a time, hey, we used to settle with indifferences. I know the differences, friend, I can't believe I am witness this in these last days. Trying down these pathways, don't want me kill my friend, but me and my brother now go part ways. We now go fighting again, young one. As I not ever get to intergangster. For all the good times we give thanks for. Doing the road rugged, but you know we tried it from far. Hey, and we wanna live in love and harmony. once upon a time, yes, but once upon a time. Watch this, big up Brooklyn Bronx Queens, hey. Tell them, this are the queen still. But a ting, chop, ring, and sacrifice me a swing, before you hear ring, watch the ring fling. Can't too loud, still I rock the bling, as long as my account top like G. Careful of the red, yeah, bad man. German say keep something on the side, to be fine like a chicken with Zout. Yeah. Yeah, man, an Italian, you know, right on.
Just run. It's all good, Johnny.
All right. Anything you want to say to the listeners before you tune out tonight?
Big up everybody that's listening. You know, your attention is well appreciated. You know what I mean? Follow Kirk Diamond for all the journeys and stuff like that we're putting out the good music. Big up Ela IF, support her as well. Support everybody that is doing good music. You know, yeah man, power of reggae all the way.
It's definitely a pleasure. Mr. Kirk Diamond, check him out online. Lots of music coming. What's the name of the band again?
The movement of RIL.
Okay, and look out for the movement of IRL as well. Power Reggae Radio Show, powerreggae.com.
TGNradio.com.
Blue Star Barbershop, with 20 years of experience in Afro, Asian and European hair, specialising in fading and shape-up.